My name is Kinsonia Ozosike, and this is Autism Simplified. Our last edition, we talked about autism and communication, or communication in autism. This week, we'll be talking about another aspect of communication in autism, which is echolalia. If you may ask me what is echolalia, echo means to repeat. It means repetition, repeating what someone has said to you or what you heard. It could be phrase or words that you heard someone say to you. Now I'm going to make it simple for you to understand what echolalia means. We also call it echophrasia. Echolalia or echophrasia, which means repeating what someone says to you. The repetition could be in form of words or phrase. And this is a non-voluntary action. We call it is an automatic non-voluntary action, which means you didn't plan to do it, but you see yourself doing it. Now, it is common with toddlers who are learning how to talk, and also common with people that are diagnosed with autism spectrum. Echolalia as part of child development. Echolalia is actually a part of toddler's development, be it autistic or neurotypical. Okay, let me explain. I'll be using these words in my videos. Neurotypical means children we call normal kids. Why neurodevelopmental are kids we call special needs. But in our world of autism, we don't have normal kids, we don't have abnormal kids. What we have is either special needs or neurotypical children. So now neurotypical kids, as a neurotypical toddler learns to speak, they imitate any word or sound they hear. Even the same goes with special needs. You hear your child say, apple, burr, repeating after you. Be, oh my God, my child can talk. My child can actually repeat whatever I said to him or her. He can repeat a sound, he can repeat a word, he can repeat a phrase. As they learn to speak, they repeat any sound they hear. Over time, they develop what we call language and speech. A child learns language and speech and is able to use it to communicate their needs and ideas, connecting new words. Echolalia is a welcome development when working with special need kids like autistic children that are struggling with speech and language. We see it as an achieved milestone. And when a child starts repeating what you said to him or her, example, hello, the child will say hello. You'll be like, oh, he can actually repeat, hi, hello, hello, in their language. So we see it as a welcome development when working with autistic children. Now, what are the examples of echolalia? You know, sometimes we hear or see our children when you tell them, come, let me carry you. Let me carry you up. The child will come, next the child will come and meet and say, carry you, carry you. The child is repeating what the child has been hearing you say over time. He say, carry you. He say, no, it's not carry you. It's carry me. Carry me. Or the child will say, go outside. Instead of the child will tell you, I want to go outside, and I tell you, go outside. That's echolalia. The child is repeating and is common with toddlers. Okay, I'll be looking at other types of echolalia. We have two types of echolalia. We have what we call immediate echolalia and delayed echolalia. Is often seen in autistic children. Immediate echolalia is when you tell a child, how are you? The child will repeat, how are you? That's repetition. Fine, I am fine. The child will say, I am fine. You now ask the child, what is your name? The child will ask you back. That's repeating what you just said. What is your name? My name is Queen Sonia. The child will say, my name is Queen Sonia. Now that is immediate. The child is repeating what he or she heard you say at the spot. And we'll have what we call delayed echolalia. Example is, you ask a child, how are you? The child will not say a word. The child will move away. Maybe after like 20 minutes or 10 minutes, the child will come back to you and not ask you, how are you? You'll be like, I can't remember telling you, oh, I asked you how are you like 30 minutes ago. That's when the brain processed the information that you gave to the child. That is what we call delayed echolalia, and is often seen or experienced with kids with autism or kids with neurodevelopmental disorder. I told you neurodevelopmental are kids with special needs. Why neurotypical are kids we normally referred as normal kids. So when you hear a child repeat immediately, how are you? How are you? I am fine. I am fine. That's what we call immediate echolalia. But when you hear a child, when you say, tell a child, what is your name? The child will just leave you and ignore you completely. That's one of the traits of autism, or how to know that a child is autistic. The child will just ignore you. The child will be aloof and indifferent. The child can move away from that spot and will come back maybe later in the next 20 or 30 minutes. Some can be actually maybe 1 hour time. The child will come back to you and I say, how are you? You now remember, oh, I actually asked you, how are you, like an hour ago. That's what we call delayed echolalia. Yes, echolalia is not specific with autistic children. It can be found in individuals with other neurodevelopmental disorders, conditions like cerebral palsy, CP, learning disabilities, and epilepsy. Now, minimizing echolalia in autism. Speech therapy is an effective way to reduce or treat echolalia in autism-related echolalia. You can also use behavioral techniques, speech therapy, verbal and visual cues, learning methods, self-monitoring, and positive reinforcement. Okay, I'll not be talking more about reinforcement. Is another topic on its own. I'll be talking about reinforcement in my next video. Using positive reinforcement can actually help with echolalia in autism. We'll take more on reinforcement on our next video. Minimizing echolalia in neurotypical kids, that kids without autism. We can consult a speech therapist, or if you have a child with echolalia, or if you have echolalia yourself. We also have echolalia in adults. Adult without autism, that's neurotypical adults. We have echolalia. These echolalias are caused maybe because of illness. It can bring up echolalia. So consult a speech therapist or a behavioral analyst. Over time, you stop get used to not repeating words said to you. Instead of repeating words said to you, you answer the question. Example, how are you? I am fine. Are you a boy? Yes, I'm a boy. Are you a girl? Yes, I'm a girl. How old are you? You answer instead of repeating what has been said to you. You can ask questions, comment, and also share and like our videos. If you have questions bothering you around special needs, autism, and neurodevelopmental disorders, we'll be here to help. Have a lovely week. Bye.